Hey, B3rd Communities, Coach Field here, back to wrap up our final day of our lessons from Bethlehem. And we are just a few short days away from Christmas Eve and celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And today we wrap up our lessons in Luke chapter 2. This is verses 16 through 20. This is what the word says. So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told to them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. A few things as we finish out the week, but I think the biggest note that I have here is the shepherds leave when the angel comes to visit them in the field and tells them about the baby Jesus. They dropped everything yesterday and they ran towards the manger. And then they find the child just as the angel had said. They pay homage, they honor him, but just being in the presence of Jesus causes them to want to go share the good news. And so my challenge to all of us is, how often are we sharing the good news about who Jesus is and what he does in our life? Because if we really love him, that will be the response. You know, I don't have to start every conversation with it, but a local pastor that I am friends with, and I know people that go to his church, he always says, start a good conversation and it will lead to a God conversation. And so as we move about in our lives, let's seek to have authentic conversations with the people around us. And then when God presents the opportunity for us to share the good news about who Jesus is, don't be afraid. Just like the shepherd said, do not be afraid. Let's share the good news because it changes who you are when Jesus is really your Lord and your Savior. I'm praying for you as we close out the Advent season and we move into Christmas. I ask you to please pray for me, pray for my family, and pray for everybody in the world that we can seek to be third, put God first, put our neighbors ahead of ourselves, and constantly seek to be last and serve others. Merry Christmas. God bless.